Hi students, my dog's here. I'm making this video to help you understand how to do the retake. So to qualify for the retake, you've got to finish this work. He's being annoying. 4.1 notes, 4.1 homework in Edulastic, 4.2 notes, and 4.3 notes and 4.3 practice, and the Unit 4 study guide. Once you've done all that, just take a picture of this and say that you're ready. And you need to upload, you're uploading either a picture or a PDF that says, I have completed all of my missing work, and I'm ready for the retake. And then you're going to want to schedule a time with me so that I can make sure that it's you doing the retake and not your mom or dad. So send me an email at jpinto@hbuhsd.edu so I can confirm that it's a time that I can log into Zoom and monitor you taking the test. Remember, the test isn't that long, so it's not that big of a deal. So when we want to check on the 4.1 notes in Desmos or 4.2 notes in Desmos, you can go to the website Studentdesmoscom. So once you do that, you'll log in with Google. So if you type it in, it's student.desmos. And once you do that, you see student.desmos.com. You click on it. It already knows that I'm logged in, and so you will log in with your student Gmail. And then what it looks like on my end is like this. So I'm looking at 4.2 notes just as a sample. And so these names have been changed. They're anonymous. But you can see this gray indicates not finished. So it's really easy for me, the teacher, to see who's finished and who hasn't finished. So I can see that this student with all the gray is going to receive 0 points. The students who've done partial credit, I'll give them some out of 10 points. And then you can see this students up here that have white all the way across. There were 20 pages on this note section. Those are the students that received full credit. I'm so sorry about the dog. And I can also tell if students were doing a really good job or not, because the check marks and the dots indicate correct, where the X indicates not correct when there was multiple choice. So seeing that you can have a bunch of X's, the dots mean that they did a good job. And the X's mean that they picked the wrong answer. So that's what I'm looking for on that side. To get help with that, I also have the videos. It says there's a video. So I would split my screen, watch the video, and try to follow along, pause it as necessary so that I can get a good job with those notes, because the notes are how I would, kind of learn. That's the point of taking notes. And so you can see those video notes by going to 4.1. So if I click on 4.1 notes in Desmos, you'll see here's a video. Okay. And you can play the video. It's 17 minutes. And so it should take you about 20 minutes to finish the notes if you are able to just be amazing and follow along at the same speed as me. If it helps, you can always adjust the playback speed to maybe 0.75 so that I'm going a little bit slower if I'm going too fast, or even slower, or you could do it really fast if you've already watched the notes and you just want to make sure you're getting the right answers. The homework I wasn't able to find in Student View anymore because it's so old. So when I want to get that 4.1 and 4.2 homework, I have to go back to Edulastic. 4.1, 4.2, 4.3, and the study guide. So here I'm in Edulastic. I'm looking at the 4.1 linear and exponential patterns homework. This is what it looks like on my side. So I can see that 14 out of 19 students have submitted, and I can see that, for example, yellow ball received a 10 out of 10. I gave everyone multiple attempts, so their first attempt was only a 7, and then they did improve their score. Nice job. And then a few students, you see they had a dash. They didn't do it the first time I allowed them to do it, but then I gave them another attempt, and they did improve their score. This student even improved their score from attempt 2 to attempt 3, which is great. Then if you did not do this, it's been redirected to you. And so I don't know how redirected looks, but this is what it looks like on my side. And I've given you a generous timeline for that. Everyone else, it just says graded. So it might say graded on your end if you finished it. If you finished it and you look and you say, you know what? Like for example, this green car, it's graded. They only got a 2 out of 10. If you are green car and you want to improve your score, send me a message and say I would like to reattempt that, and I will redirect it to you so that you can also finish that assignment. You're going to do this exact same thing for 4.2, 4.3, and the study guide. The reason I need you to do that is so that you'll pass the test. There's no point in doing a retake if you're not going to do a good job on it. So this is just saying I'm letting you guys try this unit again, and maybe you want to use the time over spring break. So this Unit 4 retake says it's due April 2nd. I'm actually going to leave student view and edit that due date because it's not due then. I'd just like you to sign up by April 2nd and say I'm going to be working on this over spring break. I'd really like to hear that. But I'm going to change the due date to June 2nd. So you have all of April, all of May. But if you don't have it done by June 2nd, I'm so sorry. That's just too late. So, okay, I'll be super generous. We'll leave it till June 4th. And there we go. So if you have any questions about the retake, send me an email and I'm happy to help you. Thank you, and sorry about the dog.